Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV the After Years. Well, here's the equipment I got for basically the rest of the game. Finally got the Ultima weapon, so that's good. I'll drop the limit ring for the final boss because it's not very useful for it. Probably give her, I wish I had another Adamant gloves, but I don't, so I'll just give her like a rapid ring, I guess. Should be able to get a level for Rydia. Probably could have gotten Leonora up to level 90, but nah, started running away. I will show off the enemies in the final section, though. Well, I guess it's not technically the final section. There is one more section with enemies, but there's like 6 enemies left or something, and I want to show them. Okay, so I don't know which enemy can do it, but I think there's an enemy here that can cast Quake, so at least my notes say use float, so I'm going to use float. Not that it matters too much. I don't think it would do much damage to us. Well, that sucks. I literally hit triangle to cast float. And, well, the game said no. Yeah, these guys use crush, which is instant death, and that kind of sucks. But whatever. Just use Phoenix Downs. You could use a ribbon on Golbez and use taunt, but nah, I don't think that's necessary. We'll use haste and I guess Kiraga. Then dual cast Flare. I'll reestablish float in a second here. I usually mix up who's attacking who. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Meteor is my big hitter. Flare is stronger than Holy, by the way. Even with less intellect multipliers. It's just Holy is quicker to select, so you can go either way. I literally hit triangle the moment the encounter happened. It was annoying. I just thought I could make a few steps before I had to recast it. Yeah, the encounter right here is really laughably low. They don't use crush too often, so not a huge deal. Probably got him, right? Yeah. Now these guys also drop the phase equipment. It's the ultimate armor for the dolls. If you have Brina, you know, you could try to get some of it, I guess. They have a shield they can actually equip. The dolls can't equip the Adamant shield, bizarrely enough, but they can equip the, I guess I should actually cast it immediately this time. That was funny. But yeah, the phase shield is just like a really good shield for them that up stats. There's a whole bunch of like super stat increasing. Okay, yeah, Death Mask and Proto Death Mask. This guy is identical to what we fought earlier. I'm not really sure why he's here, but he is. I guess because he's a base. As you can see, we are fighting like body parts of this guy, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to use Meteor because I can't get haste up. So that kind of sucks. I could use the Hermes sandals, but I can't like buy them, so oh well. I don't have a way to bypass Reflect with the haste spell, other than the item. If I could buy them, I would be using them, but I can't. I guess, I mean, what else would I use them for, but meh. Last piece of equipment is over here. Should be a Lunar helm. Yeah, the final piece of Lunar gear. Only Golbez, Cecil, and Theodore can equip it. Take a look at their intellect and spirit. Yeah, it's plus 3 intellect and spirit, so it's not bad. It doesn't have the elemental protection of the Crystal Helm, though, nor the sheer speed of the Cat Ear Hood, so. But if you have Golbez, Theodore, and Cecil, you can give it to one of them. Like, I mean, if you're using Golbez as a pure black mage, I mean, why not give it to him? It's not quite as much intellect as, like, the Circlet, but it's a lot more defense, so. It's good for his black mage setup. Of course, we're kind of at the end of the game, but whatever. There's also the Proto-Death Mask here. There he is. Normally, you don't get into so many encounters here. This is funny. I've never had this many battles here. I mean, I want to force them anyway, but, you know. We're missing the feet and the big body, I guess. Yeah, I mean, and not that there's anything special about them, really. I'm gonna guess the body uses an earthquake spell. Unless I wrote something wrong on my notes, but I don't know. I mean, it's not like float costs that much, but I'm pretty sure he uses earthquake on you. I know the next boss does. Okay, there we go. But I'm pretty sure you can get hit by earthquake here. Not that it matters that much. I mean, it's not really that strong. But, I mean, you can technically avoid it, so why not? If I get to the end and I haven't encountered the last 2 enemies, I will force encounters with them. And we are at the end, so I will find the enemies. Yeah, the phase equipment is like super rare drops for the dolls, but it does help them. I mean, it makes them really, really good. Well, it makes Brina really, really good. I mean, Kalka, I guess it would make him good, but like, if you're using both dolls, I mean, Brina takes priority. She's way better. I actually like Brina actually using her. That dance ability is really good. Even now, it's good. There we go. Yeah, we're looking for the feet. So here we go. Okay, so let's get haste on Rydia, and I guess we'll go with Flare. Cast Meteor, of course. Just high HP generic enemies. I mean, nothing to them, really. I think haste can go through poison. Yeah, it can. It's Berserk that can't, for some weird reason. I like to split up who I'm casting Flare on, but you could cast it on the same person if you want. Or same target. But yeah, Meteor's the way to go. Don't worry, just go all out. I mean, you got plenty of dry ethers at this point in the game. Seriously, it doesn't matter. Nice to see Golbez actually doing good physical damage compared to everybody else. Yeah, the Ultima Sword is really good. He really needed an upgrade. I mean, at least he had the Holy Lance for a while, you know? I mean, that helped. But, I'll just attack now. We've almost got him. This ought to do it. No? One more Tenketsu, I guess. There we go. Could have cast Flare, I guess, with Rydia, but that's alright. Use some of our dry ethers, I guess. Not that it really matters, but, you know, what else are we going to do with them? Got one more enemy to fight. See if we can find him. If I can't find him right away, I will edit out, of course. Yeah, awfully creepy that there's just no music here. It's very weird. But is what it is, I guess. Hello? Game? This is another reason why I don't want to farm for, like, phase equipment if I had the dolls with me, even when I did use them. It just takes so long to get encounters in here. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with this. Like, look, I like lower encounter rates, but not this low. Like, this is like the opposite problem. This is like the Lost Odyssey problem, where the encounter rate's just way too low. Not too many games have too low encounter rates, but Lost Odyssey is, I think, one of them. Better to be too low than too high, though. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so this is the full body and the death mask. Looks very weird, but they are two separate enemies. Unfortunately, they're both going to be reflected, so we do need to use... Oop, not Berserk. Double cast Flare. We're going to use Meteor. Unfortunately, I can't use haste on it. Go for the death mask first, because he will eventually self-destruct if you don't kill him. Technically, the death mask is in the front row, or in the back row, I mean, which kind of sucks, but don't worry about it. Still go for him. Eventually, once you take out the death mask, the full body's reflect will wear off, and then you can attack normally. And you might even be able to get haste on Rydia. Of course, if you need to use Chakra, go ahead and use it. That was not a good Chakra. Right, of course it wasn't a good Chakra. It was, if that hits Ursula, she's almost certainly dead. Okay, it didn't. Good. I can't target with Flare, unfortunately, but I can target with my physical fighters, at least. Finally got Meteor off, yeah. Meteor's not great with out reflect, or without haste, but that's okay. Still good with the limit ring. I want to use Meteor because I can't target with Flare. There we go. Now I'm going to need to start being careful, because at some point reflect will wear off and I could end up, you know, dual casting myself into oblivion here. Stick with Flare now with Rydia. Oh! Good. Okay, let's get haste. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh yeah, there it is. He's got Earthquake. I was right. Haha. Flare. Okay, we're gonna go back to Meteor, because he's got a ton of health. I was just gonna use Flare if, I still needed to reflect something. Just because it was faster, and there was only one enemy. But, since I can get haste going, let's do that instead. Granted, Leonora can actually do more damage to a single target than Rydia can with Meteor, but Rydia's still better against multiple enemies. I mean, 18,000, I mean, how do you beat that? Wow, she actually capped that one. Yeah, kind of a generic high HP enemy, really. Just gotta deal with the reflect, you know? Kind of cool, this enemy's design. It's kind of clever. you know, putting a full body on the death mask. There is no group that comes with a proto death mask, by the way. It's always a regular death mask. Kind of funny that the proto is stronger, even though it's a prototype, but whatever. Yeah, he's got a ridiculous amount of HP. And we got him. He also dropped some sort of phase equipment for the dolls. Yay, we did it. Uh-oh. We kind of did it. Okay, so up ahead is... Actually, we're pretty good here. We've shut off all the enemies. Let's leave the epic confrontation for the next episode, shall we? By the way, if you don't have Rydia at this point in the game, go get her. She is required. You cannot progress without her, and it's not exactly the most obvious thing in the world. Also, you're going to want to cast Float. So yeah, once I make it a new moon, oops, I will save, and then on the next episode, we will, well, continue on here. Take on the boss. Justice Rising, thanks for watching. Take care.